The Lady on the Lake. This happened to me a few years ago. I live near a lake, more of a pond, really, but this isn't a post debating the logistics of what makes a lake a lake. Right up the road is a small hill that leads to a hiking trail. I know this trail like the back of my hand. One night I decided to go on a hike. It has just got done snowing, and there was a full moon. And like that Disney princess, the cold never bothered me anyway. It was a little slippery going up the hill. The trail was a little buried under the snow, but it's a full circle, impossible to get lost. I get going and finally made it to take shape. I got about 500 to 600 feet away, and I saw it was a woman. She was in a silver dress, a real fancy-looking one. It's definitely not something anyone would wear in this weather. As I got closer, I could see she looked like she was crying. I assumed she was lost or in some type of danger. I called out to her, but she paid me no attention. I began to walk closer to her. As I did, she began to walk toward the lake. It's a pretty steep drop-off to the lake from where she was. I began to run after her to see if I could help, but by the time I reached where she should have been, there was nothing or no one around. I looked all round, even climbed down to where she would have fallen, but nothing, even prints in the snow except for mine. By the time it dawned on me, there was no trace of her even being here. I heard a scream like nothing I have ever heard before. I looked up to see the woman just walking on the water. It may have snowed, but it definitely wasn't cold enough for the lake to freeze. I stood there frozen in fear as it dawned on me what I was seeing. She let out one more scream before sinking under the lake. I hightailed it back on the trail and back to my home in record time. I'm not even sure what I've just seen was real. I've never gone back at night hiking, and even now, I never go alone in the day.